Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be diving into the void. That was actually just a segue into the first topic in this video. And the first topic is facing the void. Now, I like the Void Diver armor set and the Void Kicker one, but that isn't essentially what I enjoy about the whole Void Diver thing. What I enjoyed about this release was the fact that you're able to rank up a faction. This is something I really think they should have been doing all along, is introducing new factions that you can rank up. It mentions here being the Valiant Defender of Liberty and then ranking up, advancing through the ranks of the Void Divers. And this is something I think this game severely lacks, is progression, and having ranks that you can rank up is a nice touch. I think we need to have a spot in here somewhere, probably in the Book of Lore, where we would get access to the different factions. Just a different tab right here that you could tap on that would show the different factions that are available. I think this would be very important to completionists of the game or people looking for more to do. You can rank up, and some of these do require dailies. In fact, one of the ranking systems is right here in the Burger Hero. I have not got around to farming it, but I really need to get on top of that. So it's basically this right here where you would be unlocking, I forget, no, that's not it. I didn't know that was there actually. There you go. Burger Hero promotion points. This is what you ultimately get. Burger Hero promotion points from doing these dailies, depending on which one you want to do. Eclipse the Sun. Now, this is the next thing, is this armor set. And some people are upset that this is only for Dragon Crystals, but it does make sense. This is a very unique armor set. Now, people could argue the fact because the shoulders and the helm and the general idea of this armor is based on the Berserker armor set, which is true. The difference is the coloring on it is completely different. It makes it look very original. And the wings, of course, which is the major selling point to this armor set, in my opinion, and makes it 100% worth it. But the whole look of this thing just looks sick and is definitely worth it, in my opinion, even though it is Dragon Crystals. Renovate the lunar surface. I'm going to get into this in just a moment. Also wanted to mention the contest winners. Now, once the winners have been paid and agree to have their items in the game, then we will be able to see these items in Burger Hero. So the images you see like this that are in the background, these are going to be replaced with the player items, with the player art that they've done. So really looking forward to seeing those in the game. And this could also lead to players actually creating house items or things like that. So who knows? This could be something really big. If you talk to Nail in the trade district of Babylon, you're going to be finding in the housing deeds the moon's layer. Now this, or sorry, the moon's surface. I don't know why I said layer. The 3,000. This is the most expensive house out of all the other houses. This is definitely the most expensive, but is it worth 3,000? So this is the surface of the moon that you get when you purchase this thing. This is what you're going to be getting, is access to this enormous map. And when I mean enormous, I mean enormous, because going across this entire thing takes quite a bit of time. The end of it is right here. This is the end where you can't go any further than that, and it goes all the way over to this rise right over there. So you have this entire section all within here of where to build. That includes going up to here and then up somewhere just over there. Like, this is a very, very big map. It goes up on the other side of there as well. So it is huge. It is a very, very massive map, but if you know what you're doing, it could be even bigger than that. Now, just the size of this map alone, with the beautiful background, in my opinion, makes it worth it, because I've always been partial to this map. I find it gorgeous. and the fact that you're on the moon and whatnot, I think is a pretty cool idea. But that is not it. There's still more to it when you know how to do it. So using the door trick, which is what I'll describe it as, there's a way to get out of bounds on any map that you own. Any house map that you own, simply by using the door trick, and I was taught how to do that by King Werepire. I'll put a link to that video in the top right corner. I'll also put it in the description. If you guys are interested on how to do the door trick, then that will show you how to do the door trick. And now somewhere around here is a bunch of invisible doors, and as soon as I find it, I'm not sure. Oh, there it is, right there. So you'll see, you can't see them from this side, but if you go like this, you can see them. And this is basically how, so this is right at the very, very end. If you come over here, you'll see I can't go any further this way. Yet if you look carefully, you'll see right here, this is the Eclipse, one of the items you can get in the Eclipse shop. And I put it way out here. But how is that possible if you can't reach way out there? That's where the door trick comes in handy. So you use a door trick to get out of the map. And then that way, as long as the rest of the map has collision, you're able to go pretty much anywhere you want to go. And that is exactly what I did when I built this massive Eclipse thing. When you first get the Eclipse, it's only this size. It's very, very tiny. So I had to make it much, much larger in order to get it up there. Now, I'm not saying it's the door trick that makes this map worth the purchase. It's not. To me, it's the aesthetics of it. The just sheer beauty of the map is what makes it worth it. And, I mean, just look at that. You get to see the planet of Lore right over there with the dragon and everything. Like, it's really, really cool. I was able to put that. Look how big that is, though. From here, it's big, but it's not nearly as big as it needs to be. It needs to be twice as big, which I'll probably have to do at some point. And, you know, anyways, it's a gorgeous map. The background is beautiful. It's huge because you have this massive section over here, which is enormous. And, yeah, definitely have a lot of space to build. Not to mention, if you use that tiny little door thing, if you use that door trick, you have even more, which goes quite a distance because you can see where it cuts off. And the entire map has collision right up until you fall into the void. I had no idea you could come this far out. I thought the square was basically as far as you could go. But no, I was wrong. You could go even further. The only downside is I feel they missed the opportunity to add more slots. Because right now you can only have 2 house slots. I honestly feel it would have been nicer if we had had another option. Because I did have a house before called Goldraven's Vault, which unfortunately I had to delete in order to check out the new house map, because I do have several maps available, and it kind of sucked because I had a parkour area on that I worked on, and even though it was a sucky parkour with a vault at the end, it was kind of a dumb idea, but it still took a lot of time to make it. But I deleted it to make room for the moon's surface. But now I gotta go farm the Void Diver ranks. Thanks for watching and hope to see you guys in the game.